Hey guys, what is up? Back with another video. Today we have another episode of Weekly Sneaker Rotation. This is episode 88, if I'm correct. So that means we need to hit 880 likes. You guys have always been smashing well over 1,000 likes, so I know we can hit 880 no problem. Today, we are looking at the Christmas week of sneakers. I wore some pretty crazy sneakers this week, and starting off on Sunday, we have the Nike Kobe 9 Elite Low Beethoven. This is my favorite Kobe sneaker of all time. I say that pretty much every time I wear it. There's not really much new I can say about it because it's a perfect looking sneaker. You know, there's black and gray and white, it's Flyknit, it's lunar lawn, it's low cut, it's a Kobe. There's so many things to love about this sneaker. I wear these a lot. Probably should have bought 2 pairs when they released because I'm going to want to wear these for a long time. But moving on to Monday, I broke these up for the first time actually. The Timberland in this sort of Angora, I think is what they called it. I think it's called Angora, but it's basically an off-white or cream. These were sent to me by Champs Sports a couple months ago, back in October actually. And this is the first time I've got a chance to break them out. This is an interesting color of the Timberland. Obviously, it's not the classic wheat or it's not the classic black, but it's definitely a nice colorway nonetheless. Some people might not like it. I know some people on my Instagram said it looked like a women's boot when I posted it there. You know, to each their own. I can definitely see where you're coming from. I personally don't agree with you, but this is a great colorway of the Timberland. For Timberland sizing, I would recommend going down a full size. These are a little bit big on me because they didn't send me a full size down. But moving on to Tuesday, I wore the Nike Kobe 10 Elite Low, moving on from the Kobe 9 that I wore on Sunday in this cheetah colorway. That orange is popping on the screen. Oh my goodness, that orange looks bright. But this is the first time I've worn these, undes'd these on Tuesday. This is a great sneaker. Like, this is a great sneaker. Lots of people don't like the Kobe 10 performance-wise. As far as that, I can't speak on it, but casually, it's a great looking sneaker. The normal Kobe 10, not a huge fan of it, but the Elite with the Flyknit aspect is amazing in my opinion. You know, there's glue or plastic underneath the Flyknit, but it's a full Flyknit upper, and I'm a huge fan of that. You know, I don't really care about the performance aspect of the sneaker because, as I said, I'm not playing ball in it. But this is one of my favorite colorways, this cheetah or rivalry colorway. And moving on to Wednesday, I wore the Reebok Kamikaze 1 in this Supersonics colorway. I've been wearing these a lot lately. They were in my top 5 most worn sneakers of 2015, so you know I'm going to be wearing them a lot. But on Wednesday, I had back-to-back basketball games. The first one went pretty good, you know, we had a full team, and then the second game that I was playing for a different team, we only had 4 guys for the entire game, so that was absolutely terrible. We didn't forfeit, we just played with 4 guys. We somehow only lost by like 10, I'm pretty sure. I had like 13 blocks. I was absolutely exhausted by the end of the game, pretty much wanted to roll over and die after playing 40 full minutes with only 4 guys on the team. But that's definitely one to tell the grandkids, pretty fun game, and I wore the Reebok Kamikaze 1s on Wednesday. Moving on to Thursday, which was Christmas Eve. Didn't actually have a chance to film outside on Christmas Eve for whatever reason. I don't actually remember, but I ended up filming inside on Christmas Eve, and I wore the Nike LeBron 11 Christmas. You guys know I had to throw in a LeBron 11, and considering it's Christmas Eve, this is the perfect one to wear. I think I wore these last year on Christmas Eve as well, so maybe next year I'll switch it up, wear something different, but on Christmas Eve, I wore the Nike LeBron 11. This is a shoe that is near and dear to my heart, especially in this colorway. If you guys watch the sneaker stories on this video, or on this shoe, there will be a button in the top right hand corner of the screen. You will see how much I paid for it. It is way too much, but check that video out. And also moving on to Christmas Day, I wore the Nike Air Force Lunar 1 in this London colorway, or plaid, or Sherlock Holmes, or Macintosh Toffee, or whatever you guys want to call it. I call them ugly, but beautiful at the same time, and that is what I wore on Christmas. You know, it definitely has some Christmas vibes, and I actually wore these last year on Christmas too. So I wore the LeBron 11s on Christmas Eve last year, and these on Christmas Day last year, so I should definitely switch it up next year. Don't want to go 3 years in a row wearing the exact same shoes on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. But this is a great sneaker. You know, it's very comfortable. Not that I was wearing it much, basically just to and from my family's house. Went over to my aunt's and then over to my uncle's on my dad's side later on during the night, but that's pretty much the only time I wore these, going to and from people's houses. So I wasn't wearing them all that much, but it's a great sneaker to throw on when you have the opportunity. And wrapping things up on Saturday, which was Boxing Day, I picked up I'm not going to tell you what I picked up. I picked up a pretty sweet pair of sneakers. If you guys want to check them out, there is a button in the top right hand corner of the screen where you can see the pickup video. A full detailed review will be coming tomorrow of those, but on the way to the mall and at the mall and leaving the mall and everywhere else I went during the day, I don't know why I'm talking like this, I wore the Air Jordan 3 Infrared 23. Shout out to you guys that said what's up at the mall. Nice talking to you guys. There was some guy that took a stalker picture of me at the mall. You are sort of creepy, but thank you for saying what's up on Snapchat. But anyway, guys, that is going to wrap up this video. Thank you for watching. Until tomorrow, have a good one, and peace.